Oh my god.
She's next up.
I've seen like a lot of there's a person that just dropped down right about here somewhere.
What do you think aliens are real?
Aliens?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to see signs of them. Yeah. I mean, do you have any signs of aliens?
Yeah. No, I think
proof?
they're here for sure.
Okay, what's the proof?
That, like, we haven't blown each other up.
That's not proof. That's humans.
Not, but that's what I mean, though. Like, humans
Dittmann.
would have blown each other up by now.
Adrian Dittermann has the same laugh as like a sociopath when he's pulling the wings off of flies, Denim. Yes. Yes.
They stopped us.
No, I disagree.
Nah.
And
they'd be able to hide. They'd be like invisible aliens.
Nukes have been around for a very long time, and the status quo as it exists has been.
Yeah, but we only started having UFO sightings when we made nukes.
Yeah, I suppose, but I don't even know if that's. How do you even aim down sights like iron sights?
You need to hold left trigger.
Yeah, but like really iron sight. I guess that doesn't work for this game. Yeah, I can aim down sight, but like the accuracy is so dog shit. For the gun that
The accuracy is so dog shit.
I have, anyways. Is that an assault rifle?
How do you think Elon like tweets so much during the day? Like, how does he have time for that?
Autism.
Autism? I mean, I have that.
I mean, look, if you
I
have
have that, and I don't
stuff that's
tweet all
going on
day.
in your brain.
No, I get that. I have a lot of shit going on in my brain, but it doesn't mean you like tweet all the time.
It just depends. I mean, if you have a lot of stuff that's in your brain, you can like to put it out there. I do the same.
Right.
You know, it depends on what I'm doing. However, like say for instance, if
I hope he said you
I'm
and
going
Elon
through
are
a bit
just so similar.
of a day, what the fuck was that?
When I was like small on the internet, I would like make smaller accounts of myself and like be a fan of like myself and like make myself seem cooler than I actually am.
Okay. This clip I saw before and it was very good.
It just depends. I mean, if you have a lot of stuff that's in your brain, you can like to put it out there. I do the same.
Right.
You know, it depends on what I'm doing. However, like say for instance, if hypothetically I'm going through a bit of a day, what the fuck was that?
When I was like small on the internet, I would like make smaller accounts of myself and like be a fan of like myself and like make myself seem cooler than I actually am.
Oh my god.
That was like what I would do. I'd be like Connor Eats Pants Fan 32.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah. A little sad, but funny.
Yeah, I never did anything like that.
I didn't think you did. You smoke?
I was like,
That's a crazy thing to respond with. I've never done anything like that.
look, no, I don't. I don't smoke at all.
Crazy thing to respond with, dude. Fuck.
Okay. Damn. Destructible environments are kind of cool. Kind of like that a little bit.
You heard of Deadlock yet?
No, not really.
It's gonna be big. Check it out later. What about like GTA, Grand Theft Auto?
I don't want to play that game. It's
Why?
too much crime. I don't get the purpose. I don't get the purpose of it.
The purpose of it?
Like if I want to blow shit up, I want to blow shit up. Sure,
Like
I get that.
just
but,
like
what's
have
the purpose
fun,
of
like
doing
fuck
crime?
around, like it's funny.
But doing crime, yeah. I
It's
don't know.
virtual crime.
Sure. Yeah. It is.
It's
Are
like
we
under
waiting
like
for these
a
people to fight each other?
under like a lens of like parody. Like the whole thing is like kind of like a commentary on like American like culture.
What, American culture is crime?
Yeah.
No.
Like I think that like our crime is a product of our society to an extent. Like I think that like if you're gonna parody something about America.
So then you would agree with me that society.
Well,
is
it's not just crime,
fundamentally
but
fucked up,
you just think that just crime. It's also like the politics and like the social like culture, everything.
Which would be interesting because I mean for the last.
That's
couple
what it
of
is. That's what
years,
GTA is though. That's
political.
it's like a commentary and all that. Yeah.
So do you think it's like commentary on politics in terms of the fact that politics itself has been defined by a very particular political party? Because if you think about it, it's
Everything. I mean,
kinda
like in
that.
GTA 5, there was like an Elon Musk like caricature that like they made, or like
Oh
the
my
guy like,
God.
yeah, you remember that?
Mods, I suppose. No, I don't know that. I
Mods?
didn't know that. Wasn't that a mod?
No, there was like a character in the game, in the actual. What's the character? There's a character in the story that's like parodying the guy.
I wouldn't know. Oh, nice. You can like really strafe here. This is pretty cool.
I think Elon might have like people tweet for him sometimes.
Nah, that's not true. There's no way.
It would make sense. Like if you want to like promote like the agenda he's trying to push, like it makes sense.
Which agenda?
Like right wing agenda.
It's not a right-wing agenda.
But, like why would how you wouldn't know? You're just like assuming.
No, I have eyes and I have a brain.
No, I do too. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying though.
Yeah, it's not a right-wing agenda. It's not even really right. Ooh.
My brain is good and smart.
Ooh, this is pretty cool.
As a tire.
That's nice. Okay. I wonder how far I can fly with this thing. Let's see.
Respect that. Good pivot. You like
It's just like
Pokemon?
walking all of a sudden, boing.
You played Pokemon before, bro?
No, I haven't.
You don't? Can you name a Pokemon?
Aside from Pikachu and like Charizard, which are those the most famous ones, no.
Okay, you know two.
This is
of
a
them.
very mainstream. I have a very mainstream perception.
But you're in your
of Pokemon,
20s and you
so-
only know Charizard and Pikachu.
Yeah, I was never into that. I'm a very nerdy individual. I was more so into scientific stuff than anything else.
Right. Well, you told me last
Like, on the
night that like you
internet,
didn't have internet access until how old?
Until I was about 18. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, there's guys
It's
here.
pulse rifle bullshit. This guy's gonna kill me. Oh, don't
You
use
got
a
him.
shotgun. No, I don't.
You got him.
Damn, this is a voice rifle.
Nice shot.
No,
Alright,
he's gonna
well.
kill me.
Maybe we gotta try the other map. Maybe the other map's more your speed.
This is a nice one. Tactical
Click,
submachine gun.
click return the lobby.
Alright.
Wait, so
like a
you were arguing
pulsating
with like
rifle's annoying.
4chan yesterday, right?
Kind of, yes.
What was the deal
Because it
there?
was
What
spreading a bunch of
happened with
bullshit.
that?
So somebody, it's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
So somebody posted a bunch of nonsense and an edited screenshot claiming to be me, right? Which is the funniest thing because they spread that and originally was intended as a meme. And the reason why I know this is because the person, after all this blew over, because some of the people who are just, batshit insane lefties, they picked this up and then tried to spread this about me as if it was like, oh my God, this guy's definitely is old and this guy's definitely this and this and that. And he has access to this and this and that. So all bullshit, by the way, right? So they
Also,
took
sorry,
4chan.
I didn't point it out, but everybody else also pointed it out. To be in your 20s and then say you didn't get internet until you were 18 is a total lie. Most people had access to internet by 2010. Like, so it's just a lie. Like, it's just a lie. I'm 45. I've had access since I was 18. Yeah. Unless you're 53 and you got internet 30 years ago, smile. Yeah. He later says that he's had internet for quite a while, but then he won't elaborate on when he actually exactly got the internet. Yeah.
As like the ultimate
Pretty up.
peak source of information and decided, hey, we're just going to keep spreading that, which they did. And then later, the same creator of this.
Also, sorry, yeah, one other thing. I had assignments that I had to do for middle school that required me to use the internet. If you're in your 20s, and you're claiming to be, I don't even know what he's claiming to be, by the way, but like American, I think. He was claiming
20 months. QTC party, QTC party, QTC party.
You had internet, dude. You had internet. Okay. Nightly Kuriko, thank you for the 20 months. Yeah.
Of the bullshit came out and said, I did not intend for this to go as far as it did. This was not my plan. Somebody on Reddit picked this up and spread it everywhere. So it's even worse. They didn't even take 4chan as the ultimate source of truth. It took the
Like, why would you like go to like
echo chamber?
Why would
Reddit
you go
as
to
a-
like
as the
4chan and
ultimate source
argue
of truth.
though? Like, if you don't like know like.
Oh, I didn't go there. I didn't go there at all.
Didn't you like reply to people on there?
No, I didn't reply to people on there directly. I replied to them because they were watching my show. They were listening to my show, and we were like talking, and they were saying a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm not going to be on there. That fucking place is crazy. There's some people in there that I believe make a lot of sense, but I think the majority left to platforms.
I used to
like
go there
X.
to find Pokemon leaks. Like when new Pokemon would like be revealed, they would drop on there first. That was where you would go,
Yeah.
and that was it. But then if you go anywhere else, it'd be like Nazis. So then you just kind of leave the website.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
it's kind of like X now.
No, it's not. How would it be that way?
Because like you'll be scrolling and there's just Nazis everywhere.
I don't know what's with your feed, but I did see that.
I mean,
I think it's more.
there.
I think it's more so about.
I don't know what to tell you. Is your feed different? I mean,
it's more
your
so-
feed.
Yeah, my feed doesn't have anything like that on it. I could check my feed right now. Let's
Do you
see.
like curate?
what's going
it?
on. Well, I see Elon post something from Nolan Arbo, something from Neversync about PoE2, something from Ian.
Do you think you'll be like a good
Yeah.
dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like, what do you think makes a good father?
This would be like if someone had played Fortnite with Hitler in 1938 and Hitler would say something snarky and then be like, wait, we'll wait until we build up our army for next year. And the other guy would say, what was that? And then he would say, oh, I just found some power-ups in this bush, lol. No Nazis, just a post from Ian Miles Strong. What was that? Oh, nothing.
Knowledgeable enough on the world about the world. Good principles.
You think you're knowledgeable about the world?
Pretty knowledgeable, yes.
Do you think that like maybe like you have a narrow-minded position given your upbringing?
How would I have a narrow-minded position in what upbringing
Like
would
you,
that
that
be?
like you can't like experience like because like any upbringing. Like, I don't actually know your upbringing, but like any upbringing, you have your own
Well, that's
narrow
really
like.
interesting.
No, I'm serious. I'm not. Isn't like if you have like
Yeah,
your
so
own.
how would it be narrowed?
your
Okay, so you don't even know
own-
the upbringing, but how would this be narrowed then?
Because everybody's is. You're only
That's not
one
true.
person. No,
That
you're only
would
one
be a very
person.
narrow assumption, wouldn't it?
Only one person. If you're like a
Yeah, I'm
successful
only
person,
one person,
then
yes.
like it's pretty easy to like be locked in on your own ideology and like experience and not like have like much like room for like understanding where someone else is coming from.
That's not true. In order to be
No,
successful,
that's
you
not
have
true.
to be...
I know everything. I like how Connor's perspective is so reasonable. Just like everybody's experience is going to be narrow because you only see the world through your eyes and your income status and, you know, your life experiences. So you can't really have a good perception of the world. And you probably never will. You can only try and hope that you can get close, right? That eventually you can talk to a bunch of other people and, you know, see what their experiences are like and have, you know, basic empathy and whatever. And then be like, no, that's not true, Denim. No, that's not true, Connor. I have a very good, you don't know anything about my life. No, actually, I'm correct. And I know everything.
You'd have to have a very advanced understanding of how the world works, which would mean that you'd have to have a very, you know, general understanding of the world itself, because if you don't, then you don't know how the system works.
Do you think you
because
need like a
the
general
system works,
understanding of the world to like be successful?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's why
You-
only few people are successful, because the understanding of
Yeah.
that is...
You
very-
under-
Also, sorry, yeah,
Dinner, take notes.
you're in your 20s. You didn't get internet until you were 18, but you have a good understanding of the world. Okay.
Understanding of the
difficult
world
to
then is
attain.
based around like your improvement of like capital.
To an extent, I suppose that is one way to interpret it as, but
I think that's a little
I don't
silly.
think it's like the...
I don't agree with that at all.
No, it's not. How would it be silly?
Because it's just like it's a construct. Like it's not actually like humanity like understanding like anything about like the world
That
or
is- that is
how
incorrect.
things should or potentially be. Like
That is
it's just a system
incorrect.
You're like, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
how
shit.
so?
I barely
It's,
finished
it's
high
not.
school.
It's not a
bro.
construct. It's not really a. well, like, well, it's not. It's not really a construct. Capitalism itself is a thing that exists, and money itself is a, you know, a database for resource allocation. So how's it a construct that's made up? It's like saying that it's not something that exists when clearly it does. Even if you do, even the way we understand it today is a refined version of it. But realistically speaking, you know.
I hate these people so much. When people say something doesn't exist, they don't mean that we don't use it on a day-to-day basis. They mean that it's not a tangible item that exists outside of people. That we constructed it as a tool to use. In the way that, like, numbers aren't real. Things still follow, like, like mathematical patterns or whatever, and you can use numbers to build like fucking bridges and shit. But like numbers as a concept, like that's not, numbers aren't real. We constructed them to use them as tools for our world to help us. Same thing with money. Money is not real. We constructed it as a way to transfer goods between people easily.
You know, if you are trading with someone, you're always going to trade. Even if you like try to impose brain dead systems like socialism, what happens is people will set up a black market.
I have a friend that likes that.
So it is brain dead. Well, then he's a fucking idiot.
He's a good guy, bro.
He's a good guy, but probably has good intentions, but not much of a, but not enough knowledge in order to make those intentions actually scalable. Well, that's kind of scary, isn't it? If a school, which is capitalist in nature, makes people socialist, which is the antithesis of the system.
I thought school was woke and was teaching kids communism.
The word construct is literally made up.
And that's actually constructive.
Nothing is meaning without people to define.
Also, how is school capitalist?
Everything is a construct. That's how we interpret the world.
Yes. Correct. But like school's literally, it's called public school for a reason. It's publicly funded. What? And this entire sentence, like all of it, is just throwing me for a loop. School, which is capitalist in nature, is making kids socialist.
You say you're autistic?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. High functioning. Yeah.
Yeah. The spectrum, you know.
Somebody's gonna.
I'm so glad that he let us know that he's high functioning. I wasn't sure.
It's like a really narrowed down. People used to call it Asperger's, but then recently got changed.
Yeah.
The decent time. Because, you know, Asperger's came from Hans Asperger, because the Nazi doctor who basically was tasked with trying to find this, you know, narrow part of the autism spectrum where people are useful, apparently, like according to them, right? That's what history would say. So they changed the definition of Asperger's to, you know, just high functioning autism effectively. Yeah. So as to eliminate the Nazi history of defining what this narrow part of the spectrum is.
I didn't even know all that. I just knew that, like, I just knew, you know, I knew I was cut from a different cloth. That's what I knew. You know?
Yeah,
Thank you for the 17 months.
Like what I said about, you know, general knowledge about the world. History gives you a very good insight. Of course, you know, history itself has an issue with accuracy in many ways, because, you know, the victors are the ones who write history, not always everyone. Today, it's a little bit different, where even some of the losers get to speak, which I think is really good for, you know.
Some of the losers versus wait, hold on. What do you mean?
Like say for instance, if you are in a war or something and you're on the losing side, and someone is able to talk about what their experiences are within that war, you know, some of it's going to be obviously propaganda, of course. And I think actually a large percentage is going to be propaganda, but some people would actually be able to, you know, give you an understanding of history that otherwise would not have come to the forefront. You know, the propaganda.
And yeah, the worst people love this quote so much. Correct.
Always exists everywhere, and I think one of the.
I think that, like, if you're smart, you can look through it now, though.
No, not necessarily. Smart is a broad term, and
if you have like media literacy,
not everybody's really smart. Media literacy, define that.
Like being able to look at your X feed and go, yeah, this is bullshit.
Yeah, but then, you know, the question is, you know, what is your understanding of what is bullshit and what is not bullshit? Many people have a very skewed understanding of the world. Not everyone, but I think a lot of people do, because they watch TV, which is fundamental bullshit.
Well, it's TV, or they
like,
just. I don't think it's. I think that, like, you pinpoint like a specific problem. You could say TV. You could say any media somebody listens to. It's just like an easy like.
I think mainstream. I think mainstream.
Diminish.
Yeah,
like,
mainstream media is complete bullshit. Yeah, mainstream media is complete bullshit. There's not a single There's not a single piece of media that I've ever gotten from that was the absolute truth. It was always like half truth, so strange interpretations on a particular event, which turned out to be all false.
You ever listen to like Lex Fridman?
Lex Friedman's pretty cool, yeah.
That guy just has conversations.
Yes, good conversations, yes.
Yeah. It's like center,
he's
like
a
no
good
politics, you know?
Yeah, it's very nice. I like what Lex Friedman does. I know many people have problems with him. I don't really understand what those problems are.
I'm gonna be
realistically. It doesn't
honest
make
with
any
you, bro.
sense.
I was being sarcastic, and I was doing a joke
Really?
there. I don't think he's like. I think
Okay, I
I
didn't
think
catch
he's
that.
like. I think he's a little. He gets to go like, oh, I'm like center, and then it's like you listen
I
to
think
it with
he
like
pretty much is.
any sense of like what center actually means, or like what left versus right
Give
actually
me an
is.
example.
What do you mean?
Give me an example of how he
How he
messed it
interviewed
up.
Trump. It was the most sad thing I've ever
anxiety.
seen in my life.
Thank you, anxiety. Oh, thanks.
It was hilarious
How is that hilarious?
because he interviewed him like a bitch. I don't know what to tell you. Like he didn't interview
Wait,
him.
what did you want him to do? Like grill
Ask
him?
ask him good questions. The dude like tried to overthrow the government.
He interviewed him like a little bitch.
Like what the fuck?
He didn't try to overthrow the government.
Yeah, he
What do you mean?
did.
How?
He was like, all right, we're gonna march down, and then he like got his people to go there. He like had like his fucking assistants or whatever. What's his name? Giuliani
goons.
was helping out a little bit. You had
Helping how?
he was like, we gotta fucking save the country. You know what I mean? America's mayor, dude. You know Rudy?
Did you? But how exactly did this person try to overthrow the government? I'd like you to define that specifically.
Bro, we were just talking about media literacy. If I have to explain that to you, I don't know what I even like. Okay, I
don't
will try to
think he tried
explain
to
this to
overthrow
you
the
because
government.
you sound genuine. So give me a second to collect my thoughts here. If he knew he lost the election, and he tried to overturn the result of the election, then that is like not good.
I think there was just a protest, realistically, and got way out of hand because some people were egging people.
It was just a protest, guys. It was just a protest. Guys, it wasn't about slavery. It was just about states' rights. Also, define that specifically as one of Elon Musk's classic tells.
People on
But like
to
he
go
like
inside
let the
Capitol, which is
protest
wrong.
happen with the intention of it hopefully overturning the election.
No.
Yeah, but
as a
like, he
matter of
didn't call
fact-
it off
so
on
what
purpose
what
because he
happened?
wanted people to like do as much as they
No, he
could.
did.
No, he didn't.
He
No, he
said, "Don't
didn't.
do any, no,
His
he
own
said, "Don't
daughter
do
is under
anything illegal."
testimony. His own daughter is under testimony saying that he didn't do it.
What about the post? Yeah, but what about the post?
The post came like hours later. Dude, everybody was watching it. This is what I mean. We were all watching it that day. I was watching the news. I was sitting here looking at the TV like, oh my God,
Watching the
they're
news.
fucking breaking. Well, live. Okay, you know
Yeah,
what?
the
I was
news.
on X. And I was watching it live, the broadcast. And it was like...
It wasn't even X back then, but sure.
Okay, sure. It was Twitter. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching it like people that are actually there. And it's like, you can see, like, okay, people are breaking in, and he actively is not tweeting for like 2 hours.
Yeah, who told him to break in though? Did he tell him to break in? Did he specifically tell him to break in?
I don't know. They're
That's what
fucking
I'd like to
pissed
know.
and stupid and uneducated, bro. That's how he gets voters. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he knows what he's doing.
Nah, I disagree. I disagree with that.
Disagrees, fails to elaborate.
I don't think you do.
So you think? Okay, so hang on a second. Do you think that the majority of the country, therefore, because the majority did in fact vote for him, is stupid and angry?
I don't think the majority is stupid. I think the majority is angry.
Okay, but by your definition of how he gets voters, that's kind of what you're
I
implying
don't
there.
think the way that you win an election is by necessarily getting the...
I love how Elon wanted to LARP as a normal person and then proceeded to get owned. Yeah.
majority when we have the electoral college.
Also, the majority of people didn't vote for him. We had, what, 60% voter turnout? That's like a little under half the country didn't even vote. I think that the majority of Trump voters are stupid, but I don't think that the majority of Americans are Trumpers.
I think you have to
You
like rile
kinda
up like
do.
your own base. No, you have to like rile up your own base of people. If you get like an angry subsection angry enough, then that organizes that side of the political spectrum more than the other side. It's like if you have like a bunch of like rabid right-wing freaks that are going crazy, then it's going to be good for like even your moderate right-wingers because it'll get those people to also be motivated to vote organically.
That is not true.
No?
That actually devalues the position. That's why they
Maybe
lost in 2020, in
perception,
my
maybe
opinion.
perception on your end of the position, but again, like it's all subjective.
Not really. Subjective, perhaps, for the perspective of the people that are in it, you know. But who is exactly a rabid right-wing person? You have to like explain that one to me.
You ever seen
Like,
Don't
we're
Look
kind of
Up?
jumping all over. I can't really like finish a lot of.
No, my
the
B. You're
topics that
right.
I'm
No, sorry,
discussing,
my
but
B.
sure.
My B. I apologize. What have you seen? Don't Look
Because I
Up,
jumped all
like
over the
that
place.
movie.
I heard
It's-
about it, never watched it because I
Yeah.
think it was a stupid concept.
Wait, why is it stupid?
It's supposed to be an allegory for climate change.
I mean, not
and
exactly, not just climate change.
anyone who tries to make like an allegory for climate change doesn't
But
understand.
it's
like,
not just
the
climate
actual...
change. You can like project different things onto it than just climate change. I don't think the movie's
Perhaps,
that great. I
perhaps.
just think it's kind of interesting that it like was right about a lot of shit.
It just kind of like describes an effect, realistically. So it's a coincidence of being right, but.
You ever
only
seen like
because
a
it
different Adam
describes an
McKay
effect.
movie? You ever seen like The Big Short?
Oh yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, so he made that.
Yeah, Big Short was pretty nice because, you know, it was in regards to an actual historical event, you know,
Right.
and history is always
it's
pretty
still like a
cool.
political
History is
film.
often stranger than fiction, in my opinion. So it's movies about history, especially if they're accurate, are really good because it's our history.
I saw the Bob Dylan movie last night. I don't know how accurate it was. I don't know shit about Bob Dylan, but I like Timothy Chalamet.
I didn't see that yet. I haven't watched any movies.
I just kind of saw it as like Timothy Chalamet acting weird and awkward for like 2 hours, and I loved it. Wait, where are you? You're dead,
Yes, I am.
bro. You keep dying, man. I don't even have your card. I don't think.
No, I think that expired a while ago.
Did you see I'm Mr. Beast?
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Do you know Mr. Beast?
No, of him, yes.
He's sick. I think he might be like top 5 guys.
Yeah, it's had a lot of impact. I think this guy definitely understands how to work systems that manage information and the people that interact with them.
I think he's like he's good at like understanding like the culture and how to like play into like algorithms and like online internet culture.
Yeah, it's basically what I said, yeah.
Yeah, that's what like you're trying to do.
To an extent, but realistically speaking, I just want to get my point across. That's what I do. Like, for instance, with something like the show that I have, what we do is we take apart various things and we have a discussion around them. Sometimes I approach things from a little bit of an abrasive perspective because that often gets people to reveal their positions, because when they're angry, they actually reveal a lot of the truths that guide them. You know, truths, their own personal truths, even to a certain extent. It could be ideology, it could be anything. But they tend to reveal what their position is. You know,
Why do you
I'm
feel
pretty
you need
sure
to
may
like
have
get
seen a
your
few
point
clips.
across as like Adrian Dittermann online?
Dittermann.
Why not?
Well, like
You know,
why,
have a good understanding
like
of the
why do you
world
use that
and,
instead of like your real name?
What do you mean?
Oh, you said it's not a real name, right?
I never said that.
Yeah, you did. It was like you said like, what does my name mean on that? You tweeted it. Like my name
No,
is
I
like.
said I'm the most.
Yeah.
No, I said that there are many people that have my name, you know, but it's the name is independent from.
I've never
whoever
heard your
bears
name
it.
before. There's multiple
Really?
Adrian
Oh my
Dittermans.
god. He's catching his ass, dude. He's conning him.
Dittmans, yes, there are many, many. Look at, for instance, academia. Oh my God.
Snipers,
Damn.
bro.
They fucking tracked your ass. That was great.
Wait, do that again. Do that. Damn. Do that.
Why?
It was funny. It was a good meme.
Why?
Damn.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
This guy's like a bush. That's fucking funny.
It is funny.
Yeah, they trapped you good. That was great.
It did. Hey, look at this. Can you recognize this guy? Let's get into a game. Hold on. So, if your favorite movie is The Matrix, what is your favorite like?
It's one of my favorites.
What's like your favorite music?
I have a bunch of others
What
that I
music
like,
do you like?
but music is a bit more complicated. I have many different preferences. I like classical, some modern, electronic, some stuff from the 60s, some stuff from the 20s, some early 2000s, but very few. There's not much in today's world that's actually being made that's not absolute fucking garbage. So, yeah.
I listen to Grimes.
I think it's a little bit too abstract for me, personally.
Yeah.
I think she does great music, for sure, but sometimes has a bit of a... Like, it's difficult for me to connect with it, personally.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
It's good music.
think it's
It's,
cool that I
it's
don't
art
understand
more
it.
so than anything, I think. But
He doesn't even know what these words mean. What is abstract in this context for music? If he was talking about hyperpop, I could maybe understand, but like Grimes' music is not abstract. It is not. It's not abstract, dude. Oh my god. It's a good meme, should be a meme. Y'all know this isn't Elon, right? Pretty fucking dumb stream then. Have you tried experiencing joy? Have you tried experiencing childlike whimsy? Have you tried having friends and people who love you around you? Have you tried any of these things? Try them and then come back, okay? Try them and then come back.
Yeah. Like
Only people who know how to have fun are allowed in here. Everybody else, no. I don't want any losers in this chat, okay?
It's like that. It's
You
more.
can be a nerd. You can't be a loser. All right? All right, continuing.
So about the art than it is about the music, in my opinion. But anyway, what do I know? I'm just a person who's looking in from the outside.
Fair enough. True. You are.
Yeah.
What'd you think about like that Cybertruck exploding?
What do I think about it? I
Yeah.
think I would even say that it's a good thing that it was a Cybertruck that exploded. Well, it's not the Cybertruck itself that exploded. It's actually the bomb that was inside of the Cybertruck that exploded. But if it would have been a different car, then a lot of people would have died. Because the Cybertruck itself is a very, very tough car. And so it actually contains the explosion more than a normal car
So
would
the
have.
guy just got
A normal
fucking
car would have been
obliterated in it.
Fucking Connor! Fucking Connor! Stop! Stop, Connor. Stop. Wait, I wanted to show a guy driving. Let's see if I can find it. Tesla Cybertruck into fence. All right, guys. A nice, good old. This is either plastic. This is either a plastic fence or this is like not material board. What's the name of the? It's even hollow. Yeah, I mean it looks like it looks like it's plastic or it's a particle board. DJ Kento, thank you for the 2 years. Guys, the Cybertruck is indestructible, okay? Let's see what Adrian has to say.
Then a lot of people would have. The good thing that it was a Cybertruck that exploded. Well, it's not the Cybertruck itself that exploded. It's actually the bomb that was inside of the Cybertruck that exploded. But if it would have been a different car, then a lot of people would have died. Because the Cybertruck itself is a very, very tough car.
The Cybertruck itself is a very, very tough car.
Dude, look at this Cybertruck. Oh my.
Wait, where's the rest of this clip? Wait, it doesn't show the end of the clip.
Dude, look at this Cybertruck. Oh my. Oh, that's radio. Blue.
I don't even know. What is that? Oh, that's windshield wiper fluid. They get to still their coolant. Oh, they have coolant like that? They still have coolant.
It wet itself.
Don't worry, you can just buff that out. It's okay. The Cybertruck is a berry. It's a very tough truck, okay? It's really, yeah. A little, we'll just paint it. It's fine. Landlord be like, we'll just paint over it. It's okay. For non-car havers, this is bad.
so it actually contains the explosion more than normal car.
So the
would
guy
have.
just got
Normal
fucking
car would have been like-
obliterated in it.
Yeah, effectively, yeah.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a good safety thing for the Cybertruck, does it? If like the guy in it just fucking imploded.
My dude, do you not understand? This guy's a suicide bomber. Suicide bombers are suicide bombers. If somebody's inside of a car and that blows themselves up, I mean,
I don't know anything about that.
that's exactly what has happened.
I don't know
There
how
was a
that works.
person who took a bomb inside of the car and then set the bomb off while he was inside of the car. Do you see what's? It's not a safety feature.
Why didn't he get out of the car? Like, why didn't he walk away from the car?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a suicide bomber. How should I know?
It was like, I read today like his wife left him or something. Like his wife left him and he got like.
I don't know, man.
What would you do if your wife left you?
Keep working.
I feel
I mean,
that.
It's like it's not,
I'd probably
the end
just
of the
get
world.
depressed.
It's to be annoying. It would be a bit of a setback, I suppose, to a certain extent. But you know, you gotta keep working. Like, bruh.
Bruh.
It's like, so you're still yourself. You still got you. Like, I don't understand. Yeah,
True.
keep going.
No, that's real. You can't put all of your value in somebody else's perception of you.
Well, I mean, you ever heard the thing where it's like, you know, don't trust anyone, not even yourself. So it's like that. You know.
It is.
You ever heard the thing, don't trust anyone, not even yourself? This is Anna, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. Sorry.
You
Is,
trust
like,
some people,
bad.
you know, of course. But realistically speaking, a lot of stuff still comes down to you and you alone. So
Do you like? What do you like socially? Do you like seek like validation from like others? Like, do you care what others like say about you?
if I did, I wouldn't really be on the X platform because a lot of people insult me quite heavily. Even I think that's fucking funny.
No, but I think that like, you can
I
be
mean-
insulted and still care.
No.
Yeah, I do. No,
I
1,000%.
think basic bitch attacks are just basic bitch attacks, really.
I mean, I
look
don't
at
know.
it
I
and
mean,
just
like,
think a few less.
I'm
If you come up-
also
if
an
you come up with a really
ex-influencer.
good
No, I don't really care. I've never cared about people insulting me. It doesn't matter to me at all. I don't need the validation of other people at all. Oh, Bethany, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. Denims, what role are you playing in Rivals? Penny Parker. That's my role. My role is to be Penny Parker. In my heart of hearts, I'm a support player, but unfortunately, climbing on supports is like, I think it's the hardest. I think climbing on a support character is one of the hardest things to climb on. Just like mentally. Mentally, it's the most difficult, and I can't play it. Other people have done it. I'm sure at this point somebody has climbed to Grandmaster or fucking whatever the highest rank is. But it's so brutal. It's so brutal. It's so brutal. So yeah, I'm a tank player, unfortunately. But I don't play any of the other tanks. Groot, sometimes. Groot,
6
sometimes.
months.
I like a character. I like characters that make the enemy team want to break their monitors. That's why I played Nautilus in League. Why the only character I learned to love was Nautilus in League. Because that is a character that makes you want to uninstall. You know? Oh, hi, Axie. Symmetra main? No, I'm not that disgusting. Don't be crazy, okay? Just calm yourself down for a second. No. And you can do that. You can be very, I like that the game has replays because, just really quickly, I played a game yesterday on Marvel Rivals. And I played Penny Parker defense. And I kept mining the alternate paths, and the Wolverine kept going down the path, and he kept dying. And when he wouldn't die, I would just go finish him off myself. And I'm not joking. He died only to that for like the first 5 minutes of the game. And then I watched the replay because I was like, I wonder what he swapped to, because I wasn't paying enough attention. And then I checked the replay and I watched him die over and over and over again. And then when he ulted, I netted him, and then that was the final straw for him. He respawned and he switched to Jeff the Shark. And that's what I try to do in a video game. I try to make people hate themselves, hate their computer, hate their players, their teammates, and then make them change to something that they don't know how to play, either to throw or because they've been mentally defeated. That's the goal. Oh, God. I'm a villain? Yes. In video games? Yes. I will do anything for one more ranked point, okay? I will do anything for one more point. Okay? Anything. Much like Elden Ring, Marvel Rivals is just like chess. My happiness is your lack of happiness. Yeah. I don't understand. You're in Diamond. How is the Wolverine so bad? Well, because there's a mental game in video games, right? And once you've been defeated too many times, your mental is so crushed that you just start throwing, basically. And once you've died to the same Penny Parker like 5 times in a row, your tilt is like off the chart. You're just like, I just want to fucking play the game. I literally just want to ult and not immediately get CC'd and killed. I just want to go and flank and not immediately lose all my HP to the fucking mines. And after you lose enough times, you're so mentally defeated that you're not even playing the game anymore. Like, the goal is to destroy their morale. And if you can do that over and over again, they're bad. I promise you that Wolverine is probably good. If he's in Diamond, he was probably good. But he was so tilted, he couldn't be good. He was so tilted, he was feeding. You know? So yeah, that's what I do in video games. And then I've already shared this. Don't share it to too many people, guys, because my strats are they're gonna stop working. So don't share it with too many people. But I also do the opposite with my team to win as many games as possible. Where regardless of how dog shit my healers are, at the end of every match or like every half or reset, at the next time that I get the opportunity to do it, I just say, insane heals, by the way, in all caps. And then I write, like, I love you guys so much, heart. You gotta bolster your troops, bardic inspiration. The dick suck technique, you gotta glaze a little. And it works, I promise you, it works. It really does. It doesn't matter how bad they are, you do it every time. Because the thing is, DPS players are never gonna rage and then suddenly decide, I'm gonna be helpful to the team. I'm gonna play what we need, right? Support players, after they've had enough, when the final straw hits them, they will pick Spider-Man and then just start inting. Okay? You have to make sure your healers are happy. Okay? Happy healers, easy wins. Never flame your teammates, never. And if you want to flame your teammates, which I've done before, you save it until after you win. And then you say, I just want you to know, Groot, you are the worst tank I've ever seen in my life. I cannot believe you are in the rank you are. I cannot wait to know that you demoted. I will save your username just to check on periodically so that when you eventually hit bronze where you belong, I can have a feast knowing that you're suffering. I hate you. And then you leave the game. You already got your points. Who cares? Be as toxic as you want. That's it. You got what you wanted. So anyways, yeah. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's how you're supposed to play games, guys. But when you're in the match, you play to win, okay? When you're in the match, you play to win. You tell your teammates they're great, you love them, we got this, easy win, we're better than them. Say what you have to, okay? Glaze them, all right? Pretend like you're Adrian Dittermann talking about Elon Musk when you talk to your team. As a support, I won't swap off, but I will stop healing you if you're being stupid. Yes, correct. And the other cool thing is, there are a lot of times where I actually do get good healers. When I glaze my healers, they heal me even more. It's like, dude, this is so dope. Wait, this is so sick. Yes. Yes. And Penny Parker with heals is so good. It's so good. Yes. Yes. But hey, what do I know? I just have like my last 25 games, I've got a 76% win rate. So what do I know? Well, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just, I must just be in winner's queue, right? That must be it. That must just be it. Must be, If you have to get out there with knee pads and suck their dick, they deserve it even if they heal you through a fight once. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Oh, God. Anywho. How do you feel about rocket mains? I don't know how to feel about rocket mains. I don't. Nah. Anyways, back to the video. I don't remember why I got on that topic, but let's get back to it.
Good insult.
I'm an ex-influencer.
Think about it this way. If somebody's attacking you on a personal level, which is actually kind of good. Like imagine, for instance, I make an argument, right? Yeah. And they argue how this argument has elements in it that are not good. Or that are incorrect, then we can have a discussion around that. But if somebody insults me or like tries to roast me, for instance, and it's actually a good roast, and I even appreciate it, and be like, yeah, that's actually kind of funny. Like for instance, when Grok Fun Mode first came, when Grok actually got released for the first time, there was a huge trend for everybody to like have themselves be roasted, and many people were highly offended by what the AI would say about them. And fuck, man, it did me in good as well. I think it was just fucking hilarious.
He was saying a lot of bad things about Adrian Dittermann.
It was basically telling me to go touch grass effectively.
I mean, I mainly saw it making fun of like Elon Musk.
It was fucking funny. They made fun of everyone.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people posting this link about the supposedly real Adrian Dittermann. An Elon Musk fan in Fiji tricks the world. A conspiracy theory is raging that Adrian Dittermann X account is secretly run by Elon Musk, but evidence points to it belonging to an Elon Musk fan named Adrian Dittermann. It says, no, he is not Elon. He appears to be, in fact, Adrian Dittermann, a German Musk fan living in Fiji, according to a Spectator analysis of his posts, social media, deleted content, AI art, comments on spaces, and unique biographical details. You guys analyzed his posts, social media, deleted content, his comments, and unique biographical details? Okay, I'm not German, so maybe some German there has to be at least one German person in here. There's got to be at least one of you fuckers, okay? That doesn't sound like a German accent to me. No, we talk like TF2 medics. Like I'm not the best with accents, but I've had German friends and none of them have sounded like this before, ever. I'm from Germany. This is absolutely not a German accent. Let's keep going. Many in American media and countless Musk critics are convinced that Dittmann is secretly an alt account run by Musk himself, a claim that both Dittmann account and Musk himself have denied for years. With a recent resurgence of this theory breaking into mainstream news over the holidays, the two now seem to be enjoying it as an epic troll of the media. Newsweek. Sorry. Little Bear said that he's definitely South African, although she doesn't really think that it's Elon. It sounds like a South African accent. I don't... Rolling Stone. Sorry, not Stone. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know what I read, but yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yes, here it is. But is this like a spin-off, I guess? I don't know. Anyways. Just some of the news outlets that spilled ink in the recent days, wondering if Dittmann was an elaborate Musk hoax. Major social media influencers such as Pekka Kalionimi. Who is this? This is a major social media influencer? Okay, I guess. Sure. Sure, why not? Let's go. On Friday, The Verge ran a piece headline, "New evidence suggests Elon Musk is cosplaying his superfan Adrian Dittermann," before softening the headline after an ex-employee told the outlet evidence was likely doctored. Real-life Dittermann is the son of a German software entrepreneur who launched several businesses in Fiji, including a forestry venture, a bottled water company, and a marina and a yachting facility. One of those companies entered the Musk Foundation's $100 million X Prize carbon removal contest the same month that the Dittmann X account was created. X's Adrian Dittermann said he participated in the Musk Foundation carbon removal contest, noting how Musk had even spent, I think, $100 million on US on a project that is supposed to reduce carbon emissions. I even took a part in it. In July 2023, Musk and X Dittmann spoke to each other in an X space, and X explained his unique upbringing and accent. "I grew up in Gibraltar, lived in Morocco for a few years." He also said, "I can tell you I'm in Oceania," when asked where he lived, but he didn't want to offer more specifics. Let's keep going. Maybe they have proof, guys. Maybe there's proof in the article. All right. They're basing all of this off of what an employee of Elon told them. Fiji Adrian Dittermann in Fiji's Adrian Dittermann in Fiji has a Google Maps profile with a profile picture of a young blonde man with a young woman. The woman is also tagged in his family members and family business social media accounts. Appears to be hand-holding couple photos on a Facebook account with the name Adrian Dittermann, and alongside Dittmann in a Fijian government video of a recent grand opening ceremony for the Dittmann family's latest venture, the maritime retail space. Holy sentence. Woman appears to bear resemblance to several pieces of AI artwork the Dittmann X account created and posted of his significant other. Dittmann on X replied to a comment explaining that the woman in the AI artwork was Filipina, just as Fiji Dittmann's partner is, based on the social media posts from her family members in Fiji. Dittmann's parents appear to be big Elon Musk fans, judging by their X accounts, often replying to Musk, suggests that he invests in Fiji and showing off a brand new white Model X Tesla at their water bottling headquarters. The company sells their bottled mineral water in Melbourne, Australia, and where was I? Sorry. And posted photos of the water transported in Fiji in the white Model X Tesla. In August, the Dittmann X account posted about how it felt to ride in a Tesla Model X, a post it later deleted. I wish I could see any of these posts. Dittmann later posted last year about visiting Australia. "A few years ago, I was there to inspect some machinery at a warehouse in the forest, and I saw a spider the size of a dinner plate. At the grand opening ceremony for the Dittmann's new maritime center, former president William Katsanovir of Fiji can be seen greeting the Dittmann family, shaking hands with Adrian Dittermann. Post about first getting Starlink on June 9th, 2024. Starlink became operational in Fiji in May 2024, with Musk meeting the president in May and again in October. In an X space Dittmann hosted in December, he spoke while visiting a factory and then driving in the rain to get a part of the repairman from his repair shop for a machine, noting while being annoyed that he was getting calls from salespeople during his task. That was 4 hours into the space, which began at 6 p.m. EST, so 10 p.m. EST, but 3 p.m. Fiji time. He's written in German on his account, has referred to himself as German and European several times. Often hosts spaces where he shows himself cooking steak and paleo-type meals. Power outlets visible in the video are Type 1 outlets mainly used in Australia, Argentina, Chile, and Pacific Island nation. I want to see these videos, dude. So Dittmann is actually just Ian Miles Strong with a voice changer. Stop, no. Sorry. Okay, let's keep going. Publicly viewable photos of Dittmann and his partner were also deleted from his Facebook. Soon after, the Spectator emailed Dittmann for comment. He was photographed on a boat trip with friends and family in an Instagram picture posted by his brother, seen using a Samsung, sitting on the boat. Ex-Dittmann's also uses a Samsung, seen in his videos. Since 2023, he's hosted live spaces. What? Sorry, since 2023, the Dittmann X account has hosted live spaces chatting with other X users in an anglicized German-sounding accent that some Americans think is indistinguishable from Musk's speech, but has been described as sounding German by other German speakers. Musk did operate at least 2 confirmed alt accounts, according to a recent lawsuit, but Musk and Dittmann have denied being one and the same for years. Hello, German speaker here. He does not sound remotely German at all. Source me. Yeah. Conspiracy continues. Yet Blue Anon conspiracists were not dissuaded by the joint space, some speculating that Musk pulled some kind of technological trick to talk to himself as Adrian. What do you mean technological trick? It's not that hard to get like a pretty good AI running off of like someone's voice. Or even just like a... Yeah, I mean... people looked for anagrams of Adrian Dittermann for clues that he was Elon. Reporters suggested... or started threats arguing that Dittmann was Musk because they both laughed at the same X post in a span of a few minutes. And then there's like this video that's supposed to show... They don't explain what the video is, actually. I tried to like go through the video, but it's just like the president speaking, so Adrian Dittermann doesn't even say anything in the video. Sorry, this Forbes article. I was skimming through this Forbes article. With Adrian Dittermann grilled in wild Fortnite stream is likely not Elon Musk's alter ego. And then it just like talks about the shit that happened. Among the topics, Dittmann's seemingly poor understanding of meme culture. Dittmann defending the right wing while maintaining various things are not really right wing. Dittmann's favorite game being Diablo 4, where Elon has claimed he's a top player in the world. Dittmann talking about remembering past moments and liking various media. The Matrix, that are not terribly reflective of someone who is allegedly in their 20s. Before this recent report, there were conflicting takes on whether Dittmann is Musk or just a super fan. He's also slipped at times talking about, quote, my positions that are supposed to be Elon defenses. One of his latest posts on 4chan was bemoaning the negativity, but now he claims that that wasn't him and he doesn't post on 4chan and it was someone else, which I totally believe that someone else would post under his name on 4chan. 2-hour Fortnite stream. If you didn't know about the Dittmann thing at all, you would likely simply listen and believe it's Elon. But according to this new report, he isn't, and it's just some guy who love him and is not very good at Fortnite. It's just some guy who love him. What is this Forbes article, dude? Listen, okay, chat. Look. Here's what I will say on the Adrian Dittermann speculation, okay? My position hasn't changed on this at all right? My position hasn't changed at all. I think it's more likely than not that this is either an account run by Elon Musk or a paid account run by Elon Musk. I think it's more likely that it's one of those two things than it's a new person. But I do think it's possible that it is someone else. Okay? What I would guess is that Elon Musk bought this account and has been running it, or he took this account and has been running it himself. That the account existed before he got it. Because obviously, if you're going to run an alt account, you don't want to make a brand new alt account that looks mad sus. You would want to use somebody else's account, right? And he would easily be able to do that. I mean, it's his fucking website. I do think that there's a chance that it's somebody else. I don't think it's unlikely that that it is somebody else. I think it's more likely that it's actually Elon Musk. But regardless of all of that, the position that has not changed is I want to believe because it would be so funny. Okay? Because it would be so funny. The idea that someone is posting on their alt telling themselves how great of a father they are. Okay? Okay, let's watch a little bit more. Let's watch a little bit more.
What makes fun of everyone is like you could ask, hey, roast whatever this guy's at handle is, and it'll take whatever information is available about you and roast you on it. Yeah, right. It's a really good system. It's a good thing.
You think Grok's like a good system?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I use it every day. It's pretty nice.
You use it every day?
Yeah.
To like do what?
It's almost like a search engine for X in a sense as well. Like it helps you peer through a lot of data.
Like why would you use X and not something else, like peer through data?
What data?
Because a lot of the best real-time data is all in X, and Chrome, for instance, and
I don't think
Google
that,
in general just censors stuff. How so?
Well, like I mean, they censor stuff, I guess, but like, you can like use multiple different ways to like find your information.
Yeah, that's exactly what I don't want. I want one way that's most efficient, and thus far, X and Grok has been the ultimate combination of both. So.
Why is it called Grok?
Have you not read the book?
There's a Grok wrote a book?
That's AI in the book.
There's what?
It's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh. No, that's for like old people, bro. What? I haven't read that.
What do you mean?
You gotta be like 30 to read that. I haven't read that book.
What's wrong with being old? What's wrong with old people in general? I mean,
What's
I
wrong with
understand
old
if you have like
people?
beef with the boomers.
They're
That
old.
I get. But
Old
like,
They're
people.
old and
They're
they're not. They
old.
don't get. The world's changing too fast for old people to keep up. So I don't care
yeah,
what
that's
they
gonna
think.
be you one day, though. But
Yeah,
that's
and one day
be you
people aren't
one
gonna give
day.
a fuck what I think. But you're not old. You said you're in your 20s.
Yeah, but what's
Right.
wrong with being old?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying that like the world is changing so fast that a lot of times old people's perspectives are more outdated than they
Okay,
would
what's your
have been, say,
definition of
50
okay?
years
So what's your
ago.
definition? Okay, so what's your definition of old, for instance? Right, because you just mentioned like in your 30s.
Yeah, I was kind of joking. I don't know. I would say like
Okay, so what's your definition of old?
I would say someone 50 plus right now is a pretty different understanding of the way society is functioning at, you know, a younger person's level than
I think they'd have
any
actually very good
generation prior.
understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'd have actually a very good understanding of it. Not really any generation prior. I think I disagree with that as well.
No, I disagree. I think that like the world has changed so rapidly, and you would agree with that.
Oh, it's changed very rapidly, but
So
there are
I think
tools
that like
available to many people.
someone whose perspective and upbringing is from a different era is fundamentally disconnected from how things are right now.
I disagree.
Oh, okay.
Disconnected in the sense that they're not contributing to the events, perhaps, but disconnected in terms of understanding, no.
A guy in his 20s would totally defend that people in their 50s aren't out of touch. Yeah, totally. Yeah. I'm pretty sure every 20-year-old that I know thinks that people above the age of like 50 or 60 are generally out of touch. Quote, I'm a German investor in my 20s from Fiji. I love boomers. They're like the most in touch. Their understanding is impeccable. Yeah.
You don't smoke. Sorry. I have like 2 questions.
What happened?
I was gonna ask if you smoked, but I already asked that one.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Do you do like any like pharmaceuticals?
No.
Yeah, me neither. RFK is gonna like ban those.
Which ones?
All of them, right?
Which?
Oh,
No.
Oh,
What do you mean?
he's gonna ban
You
them.
gotta be. You gotta. No. You gotta be. Which pharmaceuticals do you mean specifically? Catch us like ban.
Bro, I
all
don't know. They have
pharmaceuticals,
like
is all
long
I'm saying.
names. I don't know.
I don't really know, man. I mean, if you don't know what they are, it's kind of.
Yeah, it's a fair point. I'm not a doctor.
You don't have to be a doctor in order to know which pharmaceuticals are gonna fuck you over and which ones don't.
I have Grok for that.
Okay, cool. Have you used it?
For my medical
Down
advice,
the road
yes.
because there's no subway
I
surfers
haven't
or
used it.
kinetic sand edits.
For medical advice, but I would say, like, if you want to understand which pharmaceuticals do which things, you can find some information on that, and it helps you start out with research that you can do, perhaps, for instance. And that would be with any other system that helps you search information. You don't need to be a doctor in order to understand what the fuck's going on. I fundamentally, doctors are just other humans as well.
I think
you know?
Grok might be fucking with your brain.
How would Grok be fucking with my brain?
I
Explain
think that
one.
like Grok might be worse than the woke mind virus. Like I think the real mind
How is
virus
Gro-
might be Grok and like relying on AI tools to like determine your positions on things.
What? What the hell is this dude?
Why did you say it like that?
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Why did you say it like that? Why did you say?
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Say like
offend.
what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about Grok like that.
No, hang on a second. What the fuck is this? Alright, so I just picked up a random ass bush. One bush.
Use the bush. Yeah, the bush is funny, right?
Do you remember that meme where somebody got super drunk on like New Year's or something, and then they was like, I'm a bush.
Yeah, they got
I'm a
Atlanta
bush. No,
drunk.
You're not a bush. I'm a
Yeah.
bush. And they fucking like literally face planted into the fucking bush.
Yep. You ever been
See,
Atlanta
I'm a bush
drunk?
now. No, actually didn't. I've never been drunk to the point where I'd have to vomit. I avoid alcohol
What?
like the plague.
Even
Yeah.
when like you hit 21?
Yep. Nope. Never got drunk. Not
Why?
like that. Drunk as in just, my brain being impeded, perhaps.
gotta do it one
But
time.
never to the point where I'd actually, no, fuck that. I'm not gonna have a hangover. I don't want to feel like I'm dying. Fuck
Did
that.
your friends like make fun of you?
You don't have to have a hangover. You just need to make sure you drink enough water before you go to bed that night and you'll be fine. What? That's cringe.
Did you
Even
get
if
like
they did.
peer
Come on, ask him if he does cat, dude. Come on.
pressure?
No.
Don't you want to like
You
try
can't peer
things?
pressure. No, you can't peer pressure me into doing anything.
You have
Alright, I'm
sex
gonna
before
fucking throw a grenade
marriage?
in this window. Yes.
Sick. Not me, but that's chill.
Wait, are you married?
No. No.
Wait, then how did you not have sex before marriage?
How did I not have sex before marriage? That's what it says in the
Isn't that
Bible.
what
Do you read the
said?
Bible?
Yeah, that's what it says in the Bible, but not a religious person.
You read the Bible, but you're not a religious person?
Yeah, I read it. I read a lot of religious
Okay, well, the
scriptures,
Bible
actually.
says don't have sex unless you're married.
Yep.
So
Doesn't mean I have to agree with
I don't
it.
want to go to hell.
You're not gonna go to hell for that. I disagree with that.
Yeah, that's the fucking rules, dude.
I think if it's like a if it's like a sin, it's probably a little bit overhyped in my opinion. I
You
mean,
think sin
generally, I
is
think it
you think
exists as
sin
a-
is overhyped?
No, I think that the specific rule is probably a little bit overhyped, just a little bit.
Who are you to determine that? God said it's a sin.
It's a great rule that will help society from destroying itself.
You think you're smarter than
realistically speaking, I
God?
still make my own choices. Nope. I still make my own choices. This is what it's all about, of course. Hey, I'm gonna blow this thing up real quick. Oh, sorry.
I can't get up there now. Adrian, I don't know how to get back up.
Okay, cool. Wait, what? Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Okay, then blow up the rest of the house. I guess there's like this little doorway down here.
What about like the Quran? You read that?
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah.
Like the sequel.
Like the sequel.
The sequel? What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Like it takes place after.
You know what's really sad? I'm pretty sure this is the first like experience that Elon Musk has had having a friend that is actually even a little cool.
Yeah, I read a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of the philosophies. I actually read most everything. I just like.
You read
You know how you
everything?
do binge watching. It's like how you do binge watching. I just decided I'm just gonna read stuff from cover to cover in some
Whoa.
ways.
Wait, that's like
And,
super smart.
I kind of forget. I kind of forgot a lot of it because just like with binge watching, if you ask somebody, you know, hey, can you recite what happened in episode this, season that? It's like, you know, there you go. You kind of get the problem.
Well, I mean,
So
like,
think,
you can
in some
kind of like
way, a lot
digest
of what
like a
I've read has
show or
shaped
like a
me little bit.
movie. You can like listen to that like in the background. And like
Yeah,
a
you can
book,
get, like,
a book kind of requires your full attention.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But, like, how do you have
That's
time
what-
to do that
that's-
when you're on X all day?
I did this like years ago before he wasn't on X. And even then, like if you have a random thought, you can still post it out there and it could be on X. You can read, you could read like, say, 10, 20 pages of a book every single day and just continue it, do that. You'll be able to get through most books.
I thought you were like 20. When were you reading these?
Whenever. I mean, you can read whenever you'd like. You have,
Like, so you were like
have
30.
You can read whenever. Oh my god, dude.
many
You're reading like
hours in
the
the
Bible
day.
and the Quran like cover to cover.
Something like that. I read a lot more scientific books when I was like 13 and shit like that.
That's fair.
A lot of mathematical stuff is pretty nice. I just felt it was entertaining. It's nice. I had like books from the 1960s. The modern math books are absolutely fucking dog shit. The books from like the 1960s are a lot better.
You should
don't
read,
have, like,
you should
these
read a book on how to
weird
get some
graphical
hoes, bro.
illustrations in
Am I
it.
right? Nah, I'm just
No, I
playing,
don't do
bro. I'm
hoes,
just
fuck
playing,
hoes.
dude. I'm just
No.
playing.
I was actually about to play. There's like this meme about hoeflation.
Oh wait, describe
kinda
it,
like the-
please.
It's basically that. You know, it's hoeflation. You don't know
What
the
does that mean?
inflation of hose, as in there's.
Don't Google that. Don't grok that.
Actually, I think Rock would give you a pretty
No,
good answer.
don't. Oh.
Inflation is like the thing. I
Don't
think
do
it
it.
was. I think
You
if I
are-
remember correctly, it
don't
was like
do
a
it.
4chan post or something from a long time ago.
No.
I think it was like from 2022, where it's like it says modern men have to work 5x harder than their grandfathers did for women, 20 times worse than what their grandmothers were.
I think my
yeah.
my like ancestors like went through a good bit. I found out recently that like a good bit of my ancestors were like hung for being witches.
God damn.
Yeah.
Well, you also had a lot more kids back then, so there was a lot of death happening. Either you'd
But,
have
like,
like for
they weren't
instance,
like
in,
they were like
no, of course not. Of
like
course
the
not. You had a
town
lot of
would,
kids, so you'd have a lot of family. Yeah.
like they
What the
weren't.
fuck
I
is
doubt
that?
they were witches. They were probably just like women that were like how today like people are like mean to like girls because like they're women and there's like underlying
Some
misogyny.
enemies. This enemies.
You get what I'm saying, Adrian?
Yeah, I suppose.
Like they would like
Actually,
hang, they would hang girls they don't like because they could just call them witches.
I think they're shooting at me now.
I
these
don't
guys.
care. They're not good at the
They
game.
they really like me.
I don't care. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe we're only 3 days into the new year and we already got the best stream of the year. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? That is a good place to end it, alright, chat? That's a good place to end it. I don't care. And we can try and pick it up and finish